Greetings, parents, and welcome back from fall break. I hope you had a wonderful time away with your family. You know, for 50 years, students have been enrolling at Westminster, and just last week I met with our Board of Trustees to make plans for our 51st year of operation. And there was deep gratitude in the room as we reflected on God's faithfulness now for multiple generations of Westminster families. And yet there was equally so much excitement in the room as we look forward to the future. While my own Westminster history can really only be counted in mere months, I'm so excited about where we are and where we're going. You know, already I've seen a healthy culture of enthusiasm among students to cheer for one another, to work hard, to play hard, to support one another. And I've also witnessed a genuine excitement from members of our Westminster family to be gathered and united together at various school functions and events. And you know, Westminster truly is a wonderful, wonderful family. You know, I believe that by God's grace and with His strength, that we're able to stand strong and resolute while believing that our best Westminster days are just yet ahead. You know, one of my favorite parts of leading a preschool through 12th grade is to be able to watch our students at various ages worship our God and King, and to lean in and embrace being discipled by the many faithful men and women here at Westminster. From visits to my office from the pre-K3 class to leading a small group of junior young men and my discipleship group, I often wonder, how might God use our young people who are being taught and discipled to further His kingdom? I think only eternity will really reveal the answer to that question. All this to say, I couldn't be more excited to lean in and to lead our school and our students that God has here at Westminster for such a time as this. I'm grateful that our enrollment is the strongest it's been in several years, and I'm thankful for the many that have already expressed an interest to attend Westminster for the next school year. Between the daily admission inquiries, the nearly daily tours, and the high number of completed applications for next year already, I, along with the Board of Trustees, are excited to communicate decisions regarding our re-enrollment process and our tuition rates as we look forward to the 2023-24 school year. To begin, your opportunity to re-enroll will be during the 3rd and 4th week of January. And this will be the last year that Westminster will follow the process of re-enrollment, as next year we'll transition to a continuous enrollment model. With a continuous enrollment model, you'll not have to re-enroll your student each year. Rather, they'll remain enrolled until you choose to unenroll your child. This is not a new concept, but something that a lot of private schools will utilize in their admissions and enrollment process, and we look forward to offering this model for next school year. Considering our teachers, we're so thankful and so grateful that the Lord has called so many to teach and disciple your children, and I've watched them labor with love and joy in their hearts and to offer their very best. And we're grateful to offer our teachers salary increases for this upcoming year, and to also increase our standard 20% tuition discount for faculty children actually to 50%, as we desire to care not just for teachers, but for their entire family. Finally, much hard work and service has gone into making Westminster community in the last several years to be in a strong financial position. And we believe we're seeing the results of this hard work come to fruition. I'd like to thank many who have made this a reality. So as we consider our tuition rates for this upcoming year, I'm pleased to announce that the Board of Trustees has approved a 0% tuition increase for 2023-24 school year. While I imagine a 0% tuition increase is news that's well received, I would appeal to you that if your family has had a good experience as a Westminster Wildcat, that you would please share your experience with friends whose children do not attend Westminster. You know, despite having several Westminster billboards around town, I believe the very best source of advertisement is actually word of mouth from those who are involved in a Westminster experience. So I would ask, would you consider sharing your Westminster experience so that those who have not been part of this ministry will be able to join, and that our mission to glorify God by providing excellent education, that we could equip students to live lives of extraordinary lives for Jesus Christ, and that would be a reality for those who at this point are not able to afford this. I thank each and every one of our families for being involved in moving our ministry and our mission of Westminster Schools of Augusta forward. It is an honor and it is a privilege to serve your families. May God be glorified in and through this ministry for many generations to come.